If you're the kind of person who gets wrapped up in the global financial turmoil, you might have been feeling some mood swings today. The markets hit new lows before a dramatic bounce up. The Dow, 552 points. The TSX, 430. But even if the arrows were green, tonight there's a new sign the world is in red. A major organization says its 30 member countries will experience protracted slowdowns next year. One European powerhouse announced today it's already sputtering in recession. Allison Smith is in Washington tonight. Allison, any solutions coming out of there?
Peter, the push from here is for a coordinated global remedy. 20 world leaders gather tomorrow, including Prime Minister Harper, for high-profile talks on an ever-deepening crisis. Just consider some of the numbers. Giant British Telecom cutting 10,000 jobs this year. The international carrier DHL, 9,500 jobs gone from U.S. operations. Its hub in Wilmington, Ohio, devastated.
They're taking away everything. From me, my family, my friends, this whole town.
Auto sales in the U.S. are the worst they've been in 25 years. In Germany, car makers have cut production and jobs. General Motors subsidiary Opel is temporarily closing plants. Let's just say it's not a good feeling, she says. Germany confirmed its economy is in recession, sliding in together right behind a group of 29 other major world economies, members of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, the OECD.
And that the OECD is going to stay in recession for some time to come, and that the subsequent recovery is going to be a relatively slow one.
I'm a market-oriented guy, but not when I'm faced with the prospect of a global meltdown.
The global financial crisis is not a failure of free markets, asserted U.S. President George Bush.
History has shown that the greater threat to economic prosperity is not too little government involvement in the market, it is too much government involvement in the market.
The irony, of course, being that this champion of unfettered capitalism is leading the biggest government intervention in the markets in history. One other forecast should be noted tonight, Peter. Amid all the dire talk about widespread recession and the need for a global solution from the G20, the OECD also predicts that the country which ignited this financial crisis, the U.S., will also lead the recovery eventually.
All right, Allison, thanks very much. Allison Smith in Washington tonight.